I went to Disc Replay in Indianapolis, Indiana, and bought a whole bunch of cool things to review. Hello everyone, today I am looking at the TeknoGame $12.99 GameCube controller. These are made by TeknoGame, which is an off-brand controller company. I've seen reviews of these on YouTube that say they're good, some that say they're bad. I bought this not intentionally to actually use or test it, but then I thought, hey, why not? Other people probably see these at retro game stores all across the country, all across the world. Why not buy it and test it out as well? I originally got it to swap out the analog stick on the left with the bit-off one from the used Wavebird controller that I purchased this week as well, and that way I can increase the value of the Wavebird with a newer left analog stick. But I will be testing this out on the Wii U via a Wiimote to Gamecube adapter. And that is what it looks like. But it does shine like an official Gamecube controller. The triggers do work. About a half-second delay. Isn't bad. I mean, seriously, it's really not bad. The D-pad, up and down works. Let us bring up a... Incredible. So this controller does work. Analog works. A button works. B button works. Yep. The wink. Spooderman. Go home. And A button's working. Skipped right to her cutscene. Yep, skipped right to my cutscene. Ooh. Buttons are super loud. Louder than a GameCube OEM controller. But at least they work. Let me see if the... Yep. Yep, right trigger is working even in the game, not just on the menus. B button's working to jump. A button's working to punch. R button to do special attacks is definitely working. How about Y button? Yep. Y button's working too, doing her special attack. And X button's working too, to sling objects to her. And I caught that with the Y button as well. That is cool. If you do need a cheaper, off-brand GameCube controller, this one does work. The buttons feel tight. They don't feel OEM. Even the plastic is refurbished and recoated because it still doesn't feel like an official GameCube controller plastic. It's like they bought some damaged ones, stripped the damage off, the scratches and buffs, and then repainted it. And that's why it feels smaller and it feels like there's not as many layers of plastic. But this does work, as you saw. I don't need to test it on any other game. I've used every button on this game.